Hello, this is Chetan Narula reporting for Cricket World, and I'm here to talk about the India-Australia T20 series. After two matches, the series is pegged at 1-1 with the third and the final T20 to be played in Hyderabad on Friday. And after the first two matches, the series is, like I said, pegged at 1-1. A bit of an indifferent tour for Australia. They lost the ODI series 4-1. They won in Bangalore but could not get the momentum going into the last game at Nagpur. They lost there. And then, in the first game at Ranchi, the first T20 game at Ranchi, again felt that it was much more of the same for Australia. They batted first, scored only 118 runs, 118 for 8. And it was a rain-marred game, to be honest. 2 hours lost and the target reduced to just 48 runs from 6 overs by DLS method. But India were never really in any bit of trouble chasing those few runs. And they won by 9 wickets and took a 1-0 lead. Then it was about the first game in Guwahati at the Baraspara Cricket Stadium, the newly built ground, and the crowd there didn't have much to cheer about. India batting first this time, and again, coincidentally, they also scored the same runs, 118 in 20 overs. And Australia were in a bit of a trouble. David Warner and Aaron Finch lost both of them very quickly. They've been the informed batsmen, but they were removed quickly. But after that, because of dewy conditions, the spinners were perhaps not able to grab the ball well, or it didn't really work for India's second line of bowling attack. And Moises Henriques and Travis Head had a huge partnership and took Australia across the finish line and leveled the series 1-1. There was a different energy about Australia in Guwahati. Like, they did not want to surrender the series in Guwahati itself. They wanted to fight until the last day. David Warner, always an inspirational captain. We've seen how he leads the Sunrisers Hyderabad in the IPL. So, he could delve into that experience and lead Australia in that particular sense. Moises Henriques coming up the order was one of another key example in the way Warner leads the Hyderabad franchisee. And now he goes there, obviously, with the series pegged at 1-1. But the big news that is emerging out of the Indian camp ahead of this T20 is that 38-year-old Ashish Nehra is going to retire from international cricket. But he's not just retiring after this series, he'll be retiring after the first T20 against New Zealand in Delhi, which is my current station, in Delhi, November 1. That'll be the game that he will retire after, which is a bit weird because the team for the New Zealand series has not been selected. So in a way, Nehra has not only selected himself in the squad to face the New Zealand team, but also in the playing 11 for the November 1 game, which is, again, like I said, a bit weird. But yes, he walks off into the sunset. Meanwhile, India will be preparing, and you can assume that they will go in with a very well balanced attack, a first choice attack. So Ashish Nehra might just have to wait till November 1 to get a game, because he's not been playing in the first two matches. It's been Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Jasprit Bumrah. A school of thought says that maybe Hardik Pandya should be batting at number 4 like he did in the ODIs, the last 3 ODIs against Australia again. So maybe India will make that change in their thinking in terms of the batting lineup, but you can expect the same playing 11 in Hyderabad tomorrow. It's going to be a cracker of a game, India-Australia. If it's a full game, it could be anybody's series.